Hey everyone, Wander here, and welcome to Ascenders Beyond the Peak. It is a Lovecraftian climbing roguelike where you're finding cursed artifacts on eldritch mountains and presumably taking them back to sell or something. Not entirely sure. It's made by Ludogram and published by Twin Sails Interactive, who are kind enough to reach out and sponsor this video. And I might as well mention that the demo is available on Steam now, so if you want to play it yourselves, just follow the link in the description below. With that, let's dive in.
I need your help. My business associate Weaver and 2 employees set out on an expedition to Mount Everest. I haven't been able to contact them for a week. I'm worried something happened to them on that cursed mountain. I need you to find out what's going on, but be careful. The mountain can be unpredictable.
Mountains of Madness. That's the title I was trying to remember. I can see the top. Keep climbing. So climb to the top. Okay, left click, select, move or perform an action. Okay. Right click to move. There we go. So my characters are all roped together, which presumably limits how far they can go. Okay. Anybody still have any? Okay, next. So they take some stamina. Climbing a mountain requires a lot of energy. It makes your climbers lose 1 stamina point at the end of every turn. Climbers that have no stamina left will faint and fall. The wall has collapsed. We can't go that way anymore. Scout, use your rope to pull me to you. Okay, Scout. Standing. Regenerate 1 stamina point at the end of every turn. Rope. Brings a tethered ally up. To a tile. Okay. To avoid losing stamina, climbers can rest on ledges to recover a stamina point at the end of a turn. Okay, can I like pan upwards? Oh, okay, mouse wheel. Okay, so something will fall here next turn. Did I tell her to go there? I don't think I did. I think this is still tutorialization. Oh, and the rope has been... She's too heavy, I won't be able to carry her for long. Keep climbing, I'll attach her back onto the mountain. Okay, when a climber falls from the mountainside, the only thing stopping them from falling to their death is the rope that attaches them to the rest of their team. However, the climber can keep climbing. Keeping them from falling loses double their stamina at the end of the turn. Okay, move here. For a fallen climber, all is not lost. A teammate can reattach them to the mountain, allowing them to continue climbing. Thank you. Come on, let's get this over with. We're almost at the top. Okay, main objective of each ascent is for all climbers to reach the extraction zone at the top of the area. Okay, we don't know where the... Okay, we know where the extraction zone is, but there's no way we're making it. Okay. We're just going to get some stamina back. So it does look like the ground is going to disappear on me. Okay. Over there. Oh, interesting. Maybe they can move over each other freely. Okay, he also has a flask. Okay, limited supplies. No status. No resources collected. Alright. So we have some food. Random consumables. Go to camp. Still no trace of the Weaver expedition. Oh. Temporary construction for this camp. Assign at least 1 climber to grant its effects. Okay. Gain wood during the night. Remove level 2 fatigue stacks from climbers. So fatigue 1, craft multiple accessories during the night. So I can make a first aid tent, a cooking pot. So sign climbers don't have to eat food for the night, gain pelts during the night, gain mushrooms during the night. Well, nobody's injured. Okay, climbers accumulate fatigue after every ascent, which reduces the stamina, their stamina the next time they climb. A climber whose fatigue is greater than their stamina can no longer climb. So we can spend the night in the tent. Well, currently we're at the campfire. Campfire has level 1 no effect. So we probably want wood. We've got 20. We could maybe use some food. Workbench. What can I make? Anchor pythons. Climbers to stand above this climber. Climbing pick applies the poison status. Wait, climbing pick applies poison status for the next duration. Efficient status until the end of the next camp. While standing, sight range in the fog is increased. Injuries are ignored until the start of the next camp. Each turn, the first time a rope is used, it doesn't cost an action point. Let's see, next use of the climbing pick causes an explosion. Gathering resources can be performed from a distance of 2 spaces. So some of those actually seem like they might be kind of nice. Well, nobody has fatigue. Confirm that. Put them there? Oh, so I don't have to put a person on that. Okay, cool. So I could actually get more wood if I wanted to. Okay, ascents. Cooking pot, tanning rack, mushroom farm. The main question with these is temporary construction for this camp. Heals by spending food. Sign climbers don't have to eat food in the night. Gain pelts during the night. Gain mushrooms during the night. Man, I don't know how much they're getting me. Well, why don't we grab the first aid tent? And then probably get more wood. Because the main question on this is, do I get to keep the first aid tent with me into subsequent adventures? Oh. Okay, once you moved all your climbers, you can continue on to the next day. Skipping... Wait. Oh, shoot. There's something about skipping a meal. Well, this is unfortunate. Okay, so we have... Oh, I see. The wood is not the only... is not the only thing. Okay, well, we have next to nothing. The night is calm and quiet. But now we are hungry. Well, let me take a look. Yeah, we don't have much. I guess I should have made the cooking pot. It's okay. We're going to probably do another round. Lose this one, start over. Actually, I have an easier time. While crossing through a mountain pass, you discover the Weaver Expedition Camp, or rather, what's left of it. The tents are in tatters, as if they have been clawed by a wild animal. Their contents are scattered by the wind. At first, you find no trace of the climbers. Then one of you motions towards a ravine, encouraging you to look down. 100 meters below your position, 2 corpses lie among the stones. Search the camp. Examine the corpses. Search the camp. Spend the afternoon searching the camp and gathering any supplies that are still in good condition. Find a bloodstained Bowie knife a bit away from the tents. What if the damage to them wasn't all the work of a wild beast? So we get little bit of materials, some food, and a Bowie knife. That was not great. I feel like this is going to be one of those games that is more about suffering. So, blessed, immune to injuries, hungry, fatigue point after every ascent. Well, choose them all. Oh, it did hurt his stamina too, so that's rough. Drat, bad luck. So she doesn't have much. We have a lot of food, if we can get to it. Okay, I can't do anything else. Climbers' climbing picks can destroy parts of the mountain, allowing them to chart new paths. Okay. Well, doesn't look like there's much I can do. So the problem is this guy really does not have much. Oh, it wants this guy. Yeah, so I guess we're still tutorializing. Scout, grab everything you can. We'll see you up higher. Okay, each climber has a passive skill. For the scout, first gathering action does not use an action point. Okay. Well, kind of dumb tutorial. I think this guy still has an AP. Well, it's fine. Let's see, come on back now. Wait, I see more bushes a little higher. Okay, they also have an active skill. For the scout, her grappling hook allows her to get to places that are otherwise inaccessible. Okay, grappling hook. Why that spot? Go higher. Okay. Yeah, might as well get these characters plenty of stamina. Okay, each turn, night grows closer. Climbs at night tire the climbers faster. Will you be able to collect all the resources before night falls? This is why it specifically made the, or tried to make the pole. But I have no idea where that went. Okay, rope is extended too far. Go up here. Probably go a bit further. And can't pull that one right because he's not connected. Okay, what else do we have? Fissure. Rope. Pull them there. And then she's not in the best spot, but she's not in the worst spot. Okay. Yeah, climbing pick knocks back an adjacent enemy one space, makes them lose stamina points. Alright. Abandoned tent. Use your gloves here. But I don't think I have gloves. Okay, we're right at the end, too. Can I gather them? Bad luck. Well, that didn't work. Let's see. Oh, there was gold ore. Pull him over. And then he can just go straight up. Pull her up. She's got enough. Pull them up. They've got enough. Easy peasy. It would have been nice to get over here, but I punched it like a fool. Well, at least we get a ton of berries. Can I, like, shift click? Because I have to drag it. The problem is it's not quite magnetic. If you're off, like, by a little bit, it just resets. A loot all would be lovely. But is what it is. Okay. Get meat during the night. So it looks like the healing tent was no good. Put them in the tent. Fatigue to level 2. Temporary stations meet your climber's needs. Once built, one or more climbers must be assigned to the station to benefit. Yeah. I built the telescopic pole, but I have no idea what happened to it. I think, unfortunately, because I'm trying to go off script here, it's not working great for me. Yeah, so I could make a cooking pot. But I have no wood and plenty of food. And now I have to drag these over. Some climbers might die of starvation. Okay. One of you is struggling to get up in the morning. The fever they contracted during the night has made them lethargic and almost delirious. We get a sickness. So they're sick. 1 fatigue, 2 fatigue. Okay. But now we have a heck of a lot of meat. Luck smiles upon you the moment you start to lose hope. You come across a ravine, the silhouette of a man barely visible, hundreds of meters below you. You peer down to get a better look. The man signals you to be careful. The rocks around him seem to be on the verge of collapse. He's trapped, the mountain rumbling ominously at his slightest movement. Craft a rope, rescue him. You're brave enough, you brave the danger to help the man. But just as you reach him, the rock face collapses with a deafening crash, nearly burying you all. Once safe, the man thanks you profusely. You found Herman Weaver. As you prepare to head back down the mountain, Herman stops you. We have to keep going. I can't leave now. Climber joins the expedition. Oh, so now we've got 4. Okay, so I'm doing fine on food, so let's go this direction. Yeah, do I leave the Highlander for the time being? I think so. So, arm injury and sick. None of this is good. So let's go for that. I'm not expecting to win here. I think, unfortunately, I have to move them there. Okay, can't do anything else. Yeah, I don't know what the cocoon gives me. Okay, so big problem is this guy's got no stamina whatsoever. Okay. Yeah, I could rope, but I don't think we want to. Okay, so that's going to be falling shortly. Line of sight and fog gets a little funky here. Yeah, so this guy has to stay within stamina land, otherwise he's in trouble. Okay, so far so good. Is it because it's nighttime? Oh, I see. This is a horizontal climb. That's why this is throwing me off. Any luck? Get some wood. Unfortunately, that cost them a bunch of fatigue, and they do not have the stamina for it. Okay. Go up? Up and over? Just in case there's something interesting there. Doesn't look like that's the case, though. Leave it? I think we just leave it for now. Okay. Things are starting to look a little frisky. Pull him over. Move him over here. I see. Okay, I'm going to leave them there. This guy's going to go all the way down here. Grab the gold ore. I don't know if we have anything of merit. This guy can take the stamina degradation for a bit. Don't look like there's much. I don't think there's anything here, actually. Alright. Falling rocks. They're all pretty safe here. Yeah, we definitely got everything that we could possibly get. So get some more wood. Get a gold nugget. A lot of supplies. Okay, we found Herman. We found the bodies of the rest of your team. What happened to them? Alan and Rowell started as a fight over gold. Then all of a sudden they flew into a mad rage and fought to the death. You didn't try and stop them? That's what the mountain wanted. Okay, so I can craft multiple accessories during the night. Last time I tried to do this, though, it didn't like it. So we need to sicken an arm injury. Okay, any of these worth 3? No. Because, yeah, I've got 2 injured climbers. Hopefully that'll fix them up. He needs to just rest. I guess I'll have them both rest. Okay, this is going to cost me a ton of food. Luckily, I have a bunch. The night passes without incident, but in the early morning you realize Herman Weaver has left the camp. Well, at least we cleared the injuries. It's fine. Although the snow covered Herman Weaver's tracks, you managed to find his trail. It takes you to the top of the mountain. The rocky ridges that surround you look like majestic towers destroyed by time and weather. Or is it your imagination playing tricks on you? Suddenly, the silhouette of Herman Weaver stands out from the ridgeline. Turn back! The mountain considers you unworthy! It forbids you to reach the summit. The man punctuates each of his sentences by stamping his foot on the ground, till the crust of snow starts cracking, bits of it detaching from the cliff face. I warned you! We're continuing on. No, stay back! Defeat Herman Weaver. Mountain is full of hostile beings who attack climbers if they enter their vision. Okay. The mountain curses you. He's completely lost his mind. It's a shame. It's either him or us. Okay, combat becomes inevitable. Climbers can use their climbing picks to defend themselves. I'll admit, tutorials this handholdy are a problem. Oh. Well, that's an issue. I'm gonna fall! No, cut the rope. Or... Okay, if it becomes desperate, you can always cut the rope that connects your climbers. Or, you know... Can't move here. Why not? The blizzard is coming. We have to get out of here. Okay, climb to the top. Oh, let's go there. I don't feel like that was unrecoverable. I think the problem is the tutorial is very handholdy, but it's kind of supposed to be. It's supposed to teach you how to do some of these base mechanics. Can they not connect? I suppose not. That's slightly annoying. I guess the rope has been cut. But, I mean, I don't think there's a way these guys are surviving. Okay. They're cold. Now, we do have the grappling hook to get places. Okay, bring them up there, get a bit of stamina. We might actually make this. Blizzard is just stinky. Okay. Yeah, one flask left. Might as well use it. They got anything? Not really, no. They'll make it unless something terribad happens in the next moment. Alright, there we go. Climb to the top. Go to camp. At least we didn't leave any of the supplies. Oh, we left the wood on her. That's a problem. Well, one way or another, expedition complete. Tutorial funds 86, and then we gained 300 more funds. So let's see, this is probably meta progression. So I've lost climbers. Well, let's start with this one. Ascender's Agency. Alexander Armakoff speaking. I've received your expedition report. What a sad end for Herman. I'll miss him. He was so excited about that expedition, he thought he would finally discover one of the obscure artifacts that obsessed him so. He traveled across 5 continents in search of them, convinced they possessed a power capable of transforming the world. Imagine if he was right. His research must not die with him. Find those artifacts for me, and you will be handsomely rewarded. Okay, so we have a training room, can't do anything with it. Guess we gotta recruit a new climber. So, we have an occultist and a doctor. Can I see anything about them? Right-click a climber to see their stats. So Insomniac, chance of not resting through the night, and Thorough. Increases the number of resources gathered at camp. 5 health, 5 speed. Hand Grenade. Knocks back all characters by 1, reduces their stamina. Turns crumbly... Nah. What about the occultist? I was expecting the doctor to be a little bit more... doctor. Okay. So Cursed. More often chosen when negative event consequences occur, and chance of gathering artifacts, has a flask, and a heavy climbing pick. Well... Oh, she does have more space, though. By, like, a whole slot. I think I'm gonna grab him anyway. I guess we can grab both. Cost me nothing. Okay, start an expedition. So, Havana's... I'm sorry, I can't read. I can't even try. I'm sure they did this intentional. Havana Dulcian Euchre? I have no idea. Iceland, probably? Name of the mountain appears regularly in Herman Weaver's notes. No one's ever made it to the summit of this mountain. Alexander Amarkos is looking for a team capable of doing so, and tying his name to the achievement. 10 days, 300 funds. I can't spend any funds yet. Do I want to have all 4 of them? Not really. I think I want to just try and do this with 3. We might get more. The main problem is, I don't think we benefit from having a bunch of spare climbers. So we can buy wood, a Swiss Army knife, counts as all required materials. Heals injuries when given during a meal. Love of bread, 3 uses left. Okay, so this is a 10-day trip. Five and a half days. I'll probably be able to source more. Yeah, I'm curious about this whole accessory system and how that's going to factor. Yeah, the main thing is I have a lot of funding, so I'm not sure how much I need to spend or not spend here. Bring 2 of these bandages. It's overkill, but I'm not using any of those resources at the moment. Okay, parcel. Okay, in retrospect. Oh, I see. I guess we're just carrying it. Yeah, I'll just go there. Rope is extended too far. So I have to be really careful with him. Okay. Get some stamina. There. Put her there. What am I thinking? She can go part way up. Okay, go there. Go there. Rope him up. And he should have no issue getting places on the next turn. Yeah, so do we lose the little bit of food that we have? Or it can get? I mean, it's just a bit. Oh. Yeah, so I can't have these characters move. Oh. Oh, no, we got it. Okay. So obviously I've kind of screwed myself with this. One-time use costs 2 spaces. Yeah, we're gonna have to leave a berry behind. Well, so be it. Wait, transport the parcel to the top. Oh, wait, no, we did transport the parcel to the top. Okay, I was afraid that it was going to tell me I needed to keep doing the parcel. Okay, so gain wood during the night. Tempting. Craft multiple accessories. Each turn, the first time a rope is used, doesn't cost an action point. Grab the telescopic pole. I can abort the mission, but I don't feel like... Well, I don't need to. Gain pelts during the night. Gain wood during the night. Yeah, I don't need the berries. Okay. I might have too much food. Oh, that's painful. Pleasant night. The night passed without incident. As the sun breaks through the horizon, you feel at one with the mountain. So 1 fatigue on him. We restock our wood. Well, it's kind of good, bad. So, where's the telescopic pole? Or do we just have that now? Is it just a passive ability? How do I even know? Okay, we have an insect there. Okay, rope's too far. I should have brought him over. Get him some stamina. Hey. Oh, that's so much better than I thought it would be. And he can just destroy those outright. Okay, that's awesome then. Yeah, so he can just punch his way up to the vestiges. Which I guess he's gonna have to do. Okay, there's also a carcass there. Oh, he doesn't have anything left. Let's see. Grappling hook over. Everything is good. Whatever those bones are, not that important. Probably. Gloves, or is he out of juice? Or does he not have gloves? Nope, it's empty. Okay, move him there. There's no danger. Yeah, I'm actually really digging that grenade. I think that's going to give us a ton of very fun tactical options there. Okay. Yeah, we didn't recover anything. There was the one body, but that was about it. Okay. I'm going to put him there. We can get some wood for this. We could get some wood. Is it? Oh, no. Yeah. I guess my confusion with this is, am I missing the telescopic pole? I'm going to just try making something else. She can take a bit of fatigue. They can't. I'll just alternate them. Okay. So bread's 5. This is at 14. A little overkill. Plenty of wood. Night is calm. Get a little bit of fatigue. Okay, so we get our bread back. And we get 3 wood. I got plenty of wood, so I think we just go this direction. Yeah, I think what I'm supposed to be doing is I'm supposed to have one of the characters working on the crafting, maybe? Let's see. Pull them up. Where do we go? Up over here? Yeah, there's some more berries. I don't think we want to do anything else. Okay. Climb 1. Then grappling hook to comfort. Okay, can't really do much more. Oh, we can wait. Hell of a lot of berries here. Pull her over. Grappling hook a little higher. We don't need all the berries. I am pretty flush on food. I guess we'll just wait, actually. So I'm going to go over here. Pull her up. Grab the berries, go back down. There are a lot of berries, no other artifacts. Let's see. Yeah, I think the easiest thing to do is probably just this. Let's see. Because, yeah, I can kind of daisy chain my characters using the rope to get places. Pull her up. Get the berries. Not that we desperately need it. Okay, looks like they're out. I did pick a terrible spot for this character. Can I just grappling hook up here? Perfect. Easy peasy. Okay, now I have more berries than I know what to do with, which is great and terrible. Because, yeah, I have to just leave that behind. I guess that's the one reason why maybe having an extra character is good. Turns out feeding them is easy enough. Okay, is this... No, You haven't figured that part out. Let's make a tanning rack. Because, yeah, I don't need more berries. You know, I could probably put the scout there. Okay, this one has 2 out of 3 uses. Just need 2 of these. Don't need any wood. Okay. Middle of the night, the sound of an avalanche wakes you with a start. You manage to pack up camp before it reaches you, but one of you is injured in the rush. Okay, so we've got leather straps. Oh. So it's like wood, but worse. Come on. Okay, heals injuries when given during a meal. So I'm going to have to make do with it. Mountain's Mystery. Your ascent is hindered by something in the distance that reflects the sun, blinding you. You continue despite the difficulty, your vision heavily reduced. When you get closer, you realize that it's the facade of a huge collapsed structure, taller than the most ambitious skyscraper. You can't tell if it's a wonder of nature or the work of a mad architect. Clear the rubble. Spend a day. Clear the rubble. I just picked up a lot of materials that I'm not really using. You clear the area around the facade with your shovels. Almost immediately, the golden sparkles catch your eye. The object you find is made out of the purest gold, but it was seemingly shattered into 1,000 pieces. Get a gold nugget. Cash. Alright, and climb. I've been doing fairly well so far. We want to do this. I mean, one option we have is just daisy chaining. We'll miss some berries over there. But, like, that might be fine. There we go. Can't do anything about that guy, but that's fine. Oh, and of course, he's the one with the injury. That's less fun. But that's okay. Let's see, pull her up. The rope action is just extremely good. Let's see, move there. Set us up. I'm not finding anything like particularly big fancy loot here. Earthquake next turn. Well, that's disconcerting. Move there. Might as well move up. Can't really do much else. Here's the thing. Earthquake, not too much of a concern. Let's see. Actually use grappling hook to just get up there. Really? Alright. There we go. Easy peasy. If we miss out on some berries. Not much. Let's see. I have more food than I know what to do with, so that makes this whole business much easier to work with. Okay, so I could get some more wood. Let's see. Have them rest. Could make something. I don't know. Like, unfortunately, because I can't figure out how to get the workbench to actually function. Immune to cold status. Okay, some of these talents actually seem like they're going to be pretty good. Wait, upgrade left. I can do an upgrade? Explosions no longer damage allies. Doesn't look like I can do anything with it yet, though. It might be one of those that we only get it at the end of the adventure. Oh, right-click does move it. Huh. Okay, let's do that. Because I want to get rid of one of the breads. Alright, natural obstacle. To climb to the top of the ridge, you discover that just beyond it, your path comes to an abrupt end in the lake. Going around it would require you to prolong your expedition. As you discuss the best way to move forward, little splashes on the surface of the lake indicate the presence of fish. Cross by boat, fish, materials, swim across. Can I? Using your supplies, you improvise a makeshift boat that allows you to cross the lake while staying dry. Well, I mean, I had a ton of inventory, so sure, why not? So, does each of these locations count as a day? As you climb to the top of the ridge, you discover that just beyond... Wait. We just did this. Go fishing? Improvise a few fishing lines and do some fishing. After reeling in several unlucky fish, you decide to continue your journey, taking a day around the lake. Here's the thing, doesn't seem to really cost me much. Oh, they're still injured. Oops. Right, I'm supposed to give them a bandage. Doesn't look like we have much that I can do here either. Okay, well, we have plenty of resources. All climbers have gained paranoid. A thick and viscous rain fell on your camp at night. As it dries this morning, it stiffens your clothes, restricting your movements. Okay. Is Barry no longer injured, but is paranoid? Okay, what's this? Sight range in fog by end spaces. Well, that's unfortunate for me. Yeah, I think the best thing I can do is just go up for now. This could get tricky, though. Yeah, unfortunately, I do not see... There it is. What the problem is. Now I do. Okay. Earthquake next turn, that's never good. Grab that. Everything else is good. And big guy's got a flask, so I'm not as concerned about his stamina as I am with certain other, like some of my other characters. Whoop. Put her there. Okay. Head over here. Okay, ooh. Multiple bits of gold. Just go down. Of course, getting to said gold is going to be a bit of a doozy. Pull him over. Oops. Go back. Go back. I think we just leave it here. Well, that sucked. Okay. Pull her up. Move here. Yeah, there's a lot of gold. that I just couldn't do anything with. Alas. But, I mean, what can you do? We at least got some gold. Okay. And yeah, I can't... Oh. I see, I click on them. I don't drag. Let's see. Do I do anything? Unfortunately, there's not much I can do. Start eating bread. Maybe not that one. Let's start eating that one. Quiet night. No fatigue. Get the bread back. Get the bread back. Thank you. Yeah, I guess this is the benefit of being... Ooh, reward empowered. Can inflict injuries on enemies. That's a new one. For being roguelike-y, I'm getting the roguelike level design, but I'm not actually getting a whole lot of roguelike powers and progression. And I think that's the one thing I really wish this had. Okay. Well, that's not good. A lot of vestiges. Wait, what was that? I have no idea. This just went kind of Rain World on me. Okay, go over here. Let's see. Do we do anything else? Might as well bring this guy over. I think I'm just going to have him hang out. Okay, nothing interesting there. Now I can have this guy go just a little bit further. Currently, we're not under any threat. Get that stamina back. Guess I'm just going to go over here. Alright, that's not the best spot. I'm not seeing any loot, though. So it might be okay. Kind of. Okay, so other option is... There's no other good option here. I might be able to break this. Okay. Go here. Not the most ideal. I think I'm just gonna have him scoot up. Bring him. Okay, he's now a solid anchor for her. In turn. This is a bad place to be. And you can just pull her up, yeah? Perfect. We did search 3 vestiges. Okay, so we can get some more wood. Got 15 materials. Once again, not in too deep of need for... I mean, do I need this much wood? Do I even have the inventory space? I do not. Okay. Yeah, we're just going to grab the wood. There's 3 wood stumps that I could grab stuff from. Okay, so we want to do this one. Can't. Yeah, I only have 1 berry. So I could do these 2. Ooh, 2 random climbers getting an injury. Monsters waited for the moon to be hidden behind the clouds before attacking you in the dark. You're triumphant, but did not emerge unscathed from the ambush. Ooh, not as much wood as I was hoping for. It's okay. I think we're close to the end. Your climb so far has been uneventful until suddenly a thick fog envelops you, muffling all sound and squeezing your throat tight. You feel disoriented, making you lose all notion of time and space. Wait a day? You don't really mind waiting a day. Okay, so 2 of my guys are injured. Those 2. Build. First aid tent wants 5. Get us some meat? I think so. Because this is actually going to be a little on the costly side. Kind of wish the multi-use items. Let's see. I wish the multi-use items could actually be used multiple times. Well, still. Worked out. We're a little fatigued. I would have assumed resting at the healing tent would heal you, but I guess if you're injured, maybe the point is healing that is tricky. Yeah, there's a shiny there. Okay, vaguely worth it. Now we might be trapped in here. I'll have to figure it out. Okay, grappling hook can take me up here. And then I'll just wait. Move her there. We're going to need the stamina. Bad luck, nothing else. End turn. Oh, we might have to worry about that from this side as well. Well, let's go up. I'm not seeing anything. Okay, there's a hell of a lot of shinies right there. How's this guy's stamina looking? It's fine. The other thing of note is that I don't care deeply about shinies. Oh, sorry, I don't care deeply about shinies. I also don't care much about his stamina. Okay, another big shiny. I mean, the gold is good. We definitely want it. And I got berries over there. I don't think I'm making it, though. Probably could have waited a little bit longer, but that's okay. Yeah, I don't think I see anything else in the fog. But I came away with how much gold? A lot. Oh. That's not just gold. Okay. I don't really need the wood or the bone. So I think we just go to camp. Yeah, I think I should bring 4 climbers in the future, just for the extra storage space, if nothing else. Gain gold during the night. The gold is tempting. Yeah. A little wasteful, but I think we're right at the top. Night harvest times 2. Oh. Not as much as I would have thought, actually. Alright, well, extraction. Oh, are we done? We are. So, we got a bunch of money, plus we also finished the expedition. Neat. Alright, so now we have stuff like the training room, storage. So I have these. Oh, I see. I can just give them to people. Well, or it just disappears because I guess that's not implemented yet. So we can also spend money to upgrade these characters. First time gathering resources, each turn restores 2 movement. During the first turn of an ascent, bonus movement equal to the climber's stamina recovers max movement. Grappling hook on an ally lets you move to a space adjacent to them. First use the lighter grappling hook doesn't cost an action point. Attached to only one climber, using the rope on an empty space lets you swing to that space. Honestly, the mobility harness sounds kind of great. And yeah, we can't get anything else. So what's this guy have? So knockback distance of the climbing pick by 1. First use each turn doesn't cost stamina. Climber drops 2 spaces downwards and knocks back any character on the point of impact by a space. Now let's see. Carrying a detached ally does not cause additional stamina loss. Pulls a detached ally to an adjacent space and reattaches them to the mountains. The heavy glove seems really good. Using a rope on an ally gives them 2 movement. Flask's effect is shared with adjacent allies. Okay, getting that because the shareable flask is awesome. Probably going to get it on both of them. I have so much money, why not? So explosions no longer damage allies, which is quite good. Stamina reduction of the hand grenade by 1. That's kind of good. Hitting an enemy with a climbing pick applies a bleeding status. Immune to cold. Fissure radius of the explosive. Cold immunity is really tempting. And hitting an enemy with a climbing pick applies bleed. Seems pretty good too. Alright. Yeah, I like where this is going. I think... Oh. Does anybody have any issue? Oh, we can actually get rid of a negative perk. Sure. Oh, but I can't send them on a mission. Got it. And then we can also get other characters. So I want to take a look at this guy. Nope. So Highlander is just the full class. And yeah, you can get rid of the negative effects by sending them into the infirmary and so on and so forth. So I like where this is going a lot. I think like the core gameplay mechanics are solid. It actually reminds me of one of my favorite board games in my collection called Leviathan Wilds. Like it's doing a lot of that stuff with like the team abilities and effects and worrying about like random AoEs and falling and unstable terrain and whatnot. Like it's really good. I would play this as a board game in a heartbeat. I think as a roguelike, it needs a little bit of work. Namely, a thing that I generally expect in roguelikes is some level of scalability over the course of a run, finding cool things that make your characters do different stuff from one run to the next. And so far, I don't think this has any of that. And while it's not like a huge requirement, I think it goes a very far way at making a game more interesting. Just from merit of like justifying that replay value. If you don't have that, you might as well make it like a much more linear story-based game with hand-designed levels and you know, a distinct power scaling. We've got that from the training room, but I would definitely love to see more things like those accessories show up. And maybe that is a thing. You know, maybe there's a fair bit of stuff that I have yet to unlock that just isn't in the game yet, and we're, you know, I just either got unlucky or something like that. We did get that one shield perk, but I never saw it really take effect, and I kind of missed it. And so I'll have to pay attention next time. Let's see. Oh, damn. I should have been using this guy if I didn't. Because, yeah, this guy gets extra resources and a 50% chance for more experience points. I'll keep that in mind. But yeah, so I kind of wish you could find something while on a climb, or even if your characters were just picking up like little perks, bullet heaven style. Like every single time you clear a climb, your characters gain a perk. And it could be something basic like +1 movement, or it could be something much more exciting like her grenades suddenly applying like a stabilizing effect to anything hit, so you can actually turn cracked surfaces into solid surfaces, or even filling in gaps in the terrain. Little stuff like that I think would go for it would make the replay value on this and the roguelike-ishness really shine, because I think without it, it's a very solid puzzle climbing game with good vibes and, you know, some nice eldritch undertones. But at that point, I'd say just maybe make it a full linear game. I don't know. I mean, this is very much like still in development, still has a fair ways to go. I just, there's a lot of roguelikes out there, and I'll be the first to admit I'm starting to build up kind of a hefty set of expectations when I get a new roguelike, especially one that is actually trying to do something different. And so I really want to see this do something different. I almost feel like it's trying to go for the Darkest Dungeon vibe with stuff like the infirmary and whatnot, getting rid of the negative quirks. Because I think that was a part of Darkest Dungeon as well. I think if that is the case, I think that's cool. But at that point, I would actually say I would love to have these characters have much more like granular gear and equipment, like climbing tools and the coats they're wearing and all that stuff, and having some level of like micromanagement within that. Because yeah, it would be interesting to have a whole crew that's a little slower, but like you know, slightly less action points, but they're completely immune to cold and some other status effects. Or vice versa, I have one scout that's just the fastest man alive, and his entire shtick is just speeding to whatever the objective is, and then yanking everybody up with a rope. Having more between run upgrade systems and progression systems, I think would go really far. Because right now, I like these little talent trees, but I'd love to see it go like much, much further, to the point of like giving me a reason to find these artifacts. Because right now, maybe I get more stuff out of these, but mostly it just seemed like it was cash. And so much of it, I think, maybe hinges on the workshop. and what that has to offer. But for now, at least, I might as well mention once again that Ascenders Beyond the Peak is available in demo form right now on Steam. So if you want to pick it up and play it yourselves, just follow the link in the description below. It is a good time if you like kind of a more puzzly roguelike, and less about like really busted builds and more about just using what you have available, and making that work. And yeah, I look forward to seeing where this goes when it comes out later this year. But for now, I guess I should say a very quick thank you to Ludogram and Twin Sails for reaching out and sponsoring this video. It was very kind of you. It's a ton of fun, and yeah, I want to play more. But for now, if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like. It helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe because I got tons to check out and show off. But for now, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.